Okay, so here comes a double team right here. All right, why is Kyrie Irving all the way down here when his man's here? Like, if this player's doubling, there's no reason for you to be in the paint. Get out. What? You're just standing in no man's land. Joe Harris is sticking around in backside help too long. Let's take a look here. When does this dribble get picked up? Right now. So now this big is going to be able to recover back to his man, so you need to get back out to your man. Okay, but got to sprint underneath the three-point line. It doesn't matter that your man is out here, okay? Sprint to the three-point line. Why is that? Because look what happened. Look, I mean, you're backpedaling. God. If you had sprinted back to the three-point line, now this player can get up here, and there's no place for this player to go. If he beats him this way, then you're there, which you're not, but you should be there. If he goes the other way, we got Kyrie Irving right here. But you're giving up that. You have to already be in position in the gaps. This is not being in position. Because look at, now you're trying to get into the gaps, but your body momentum is taking you inward as this pass is getting made. So now it's just rip and go into the lane. Now SGA's open. Your reaction time has to be a lot better. Look at Markieff Morris's reaction time. As soon as this dribble gets picked up, okay? Now the dribble's picked up. You should be flying out to the three-point line. I mean, look at Markieff Morris. Is that flying out to the three-point line? What is this Nets player doing? You are guarding this Thunder player. Why do you stand in the... Look at... Why are you in the paint when he's out here? What? Okay, this player is in great position right here. If this player comes this way, I can stunt, I can recover. Why is this Nets player moving his feet inward more? Again, now your body momentum is taking you away from where you need to get to. Okay, what is TJ Warren doing right here? Okay, the drive comes this way. Where's he going? Why are you dropping backwards? To where? If you have a double team coming, Watanabe's got to say something. So right now this player can just get over here so that you want to bring this player into the double team. You can't let him turn the corner this way. I mean, what are you doing? So now you let him turn the corner, and now look. Look, he has vision to make any pass he wants. I don't know. What is this Nets player doing? Your man is here. Why are you in the paint? I mean, look at this. What is happening here? What am I missing? Okay, this is in fast break stop. Kyrie Irving is doing a great... Look at that. That's a great job. You're in the gaps perfectly. So why is we don't need a third player guarding the ball. Claxton needs to get out here. I mean... Okay, first of all, what is Kyrie Irving doing here? Please guard your own man. Okay, fine. Number two, okay, the screen is set. You can't switch a screen like this. You need to be level to the screener right now. Like, you are not ready to guard when you're this far away and you're trying to switch. What is this Nets player doing? Could you please get underneath your man and defend with your back to the baseline like you're supposed to? Look at this. You're defending whatever that is. And look, this Thunder player is going to screen two Nets players at the same time. It's defense by Watanabe. Look at him just not seeing his man, okay? Still not seeing his man. Still not seeing his man. Oh, is he going to see his man? Nope, he's actually going to stare at the post. So, yes, you get beat backdoor. Can't lean towards the screen, even if it's ever so slightly. Look at how ever so slightly this player leans towards the screen right there. So now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to beat you the other way. If you're Seth Curry, you cannot take your eye off your man for more than a second, okay? Look at Seth Curry's eyes here. Okay, look at him not seeing his man at all. That's too long. You're beat backdoor now. You don't want two defensive players standing in the same spot on the floor. So this gap is taken up right here. So that means this Nets player needs to get out. We don't need two players standing right in front of one another. Get out over here. Because, I mean, you have to get underneath the screener when you switch right here. Underneath when you switch. If you switch over the top, what does that mean? Now that draws a backside defender, and now the corner's wide open. Okay, everything is wrong with what Kyrie Irving's doing right now. First of all, I mean, I don't even know where to start. His feet. You have to have your feet out in a wide stance. 2, you have to have your back to the baseline. 3, you can get up the line here. Your man is out here. You're still fine if you're up the line. I mean, if you want to get into the gaps, you can move in a little bit, but get up the line. I mean, Kyrie Irving is just, it's just everything. Everything. What is Nick Claxton doing? You have to get back to bodies in transition. So right now you should be sprinting this way. Obviously, this player has the ball. Where's Nick Claxton going to? The middle of nowhere. Okay, so if you're Nick Claxton here, it's another terrible defensive error. You need to be, right now he's not underneath his man. You need to be fully underneath your man at all times, okay? I mean, I don't know what else to say. That's just horrendous. Everything is wrong with this play. There's not one right thing with this play for the Nets. Okay, where do we start? Number 1. These two Nets players cannot be not seeing the ball. Your back needs to be to the baseline, so you're seeing ball. You can't not see the ball. Nick Claxton is going to jog back, okay? Look at this. Okay, so if Nick Claxton had been sprinting, he'd be here. And now I can tell this defensive player, send him right. You have nothing to do but help. Here's your man. Everything is wrong with that. Everything. Cannot do this defensively. You can't feel out a screen. If you get screen, wonderful. Our ball screen defense will execute. But if you're feeling out a screen, that never gets set. So now you're off balance, and it's good night. This is a terrible trap by Nick Claxton right here. Okay, let's take if you are trapping, stop. You've got to close this area off. Trap him out here. You cannot let this player split through. What is Nick Claxton doing? Look at the vision now that he has to make these passes. If you are shading Josh Giddey into this area here, which Kyrie Irving is doing, as you can see, then you've got to tighten up the gaps. I mean, you just have to. This player's left foot needs to be parallel to the block, right foot out wide stance. Because Kyrie Irving's allowing Giddey to come here, but you got to close this. Look at this. You don't close this gap off.